Hey, good evening. Hello. Welcome to Oscar Mike Radio. My name is Travis. I'm the host. Oscar Mike Radio is about veteran stories, military activity, history, happenings, people who support us. And I've got one on tonight with Mr. Brett Emmers coming on
How
to
we
support
doing?
us. Savage Brett, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be a part of all of this.
And what this is, man, Andrew Farr, which is not surprising, when it
Yeah,
comes to Tennessee, Andrew's involved somehow, got with you.
touches a little bit of everything.
Yeah, right. And about putting on a golf event to benefit the VFW, along with the Freedom Tour launch and everything. And he's like,
Yep.
Brett is help me crush this. You got to talk to him. So here we are. So I guess my first question is, now I don't want to assume anything, but I got the impression you did not serve in the military.
No, I am a civilian.
Well, that's great, and I like talking to people like yourself because for whatever reason you could be doing anything else, but you're taking time out of your time off from work and career and family to
Yep.
support veterans. So I
Yep.
want to thank you for that.
No, absolutely. It's my honor to be able to be a part of something like this and organize it and work with people like Andrew, yourself, and the VFW. A lot of inspirational stories coming out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Coach Denny Rocco and I will be down there devoted to the mission. So
Yep.
you do you like golf? Do you play golf?
Yeah. So basically, when I was a kid, went to the range and started hitting golf balls and fell in love. I ended up getting a little bit more involved in high school. Ended up playing college golf at East Carolina University. Dealt with a lot of injuries. Actually have to get an ACL reconstruction right now from the injuries, but it kind of the injuries kind of brought me down a bad path. And so once I kind of got through all that, I ended up working and teaching some veterans in New Bern, North Carolina.
Oh wow.
So I played some golf at the Sound of Freedom golf course in New Bern, North Carolina, Cherry Point.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I started to get involved with teaching. I had a guy, this Gunny, that I used to teach, and oh my God, the stories that he would tell me, you know. And so, and then one thing kind of led to another, and here I am organizing golf tournaments. So someone that's been so heavily involved in the game for 10, 15 years, to be able to bring my passion to help out the cause, I mean, I can't beat it. I understand and support a lot of the mental health issues
Yeah.
that come out of like PTSD, the suicide ideation. All those strike home for me as a survivor. um, 6 years ago, when I kind of got through some of the bad stuff I went through, I kind of dedicated some time to kind of give back. I wanted to help the Gulf communities, and I wanted to help out people that were struggling, you know. And Andrew gave me the opportunity to do it.
So by doing this, what this is again, ladies and gentlemen, is this is part of the VFW 4575, relaunch as part of the Freedom Tour launch at the Bold Patriot. So there's two events. This is on Thursday, April 29th. The Bold
Yep.
Patriot Freedom Tour launch is on April 30th. And this is just an amazing time where different people, different organizations have said we're going to work together for a common thing, and that is to really, one, help veterans, and two, kind of reboot the VFW in Tennessee. It's really kind of cool. So before we get into the actual golf course and golf event deets, there's a lot that goes into playing a golf tournament, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of moving parts.
What kind of moving parts are there? Because some people tell me, well, it's just you show up there, you get your start, and you get in the cart and you go play golf, and that's pretty much it. But I think it's a lot more than that.
It is. It is. One of the visions I had for this golf tournament was to kind of bring out some resources, to kind of bring out people that really truly want to be a part of something bigger. You can say it's just a golf tournament, but the people we're trying to align with, we're trying to, have solutions for people. We want to bring camaraderie to people that are, going through whatever they may be dealing with. So in order to achieve that, we have to link up with the right-minded people. So it's a tournament, but we also want to provide, whether a resource or some entertainment or just something to kind of, help out.
So there's an aspect of putting on a good experience for people, but also making sure that that experience kind of aligns with, what you're putting the golf tournament on to do.
Right. And that's, for the VFW Department of Tennessee, Project K9 Heroes Vodka. These are all military based companies.
Yeah.
So this is allowing a whole new avenue of resources for people that don't know where they're at.
Gotcha. So how are you going to do that? What's going to make this golf tournament like stand out versus other ones you've done? I mean, what do you got up your sleeve for that?
Well, that's the thing. This is my first one. So this is my first time organizing one, right? I've played in plenty of them. I've played in US Open qualifiers. I've done PGA qualifiers. But this is the cream of the crop right here, because it's all camaraderie. It's everybody having a good time, gathering, getting together, sharing stories. It's not just a golf tournament in my eyes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So where is this taking place? I mean, Andrew's told me, but tell me about the golf course itself and how it relates to Nashville.
Yeah, so they're in the course is Riverside Golf Links.
Okay.
It's in considered Old Hickory, Tennessee. It's just kind of right outside Nashville. I started playing there about a year ago. Met some great people there. The pro shop, it's all nice. They understand what I was trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And it felt like the right combination of people. And they immediately said yes, so they wanted to be a part of this. It's going to be at 8:00 on April 29th. It's going to be
Right.
shotgun start. We kind of expect everybody to arrive around 7:30. We'll have different types of raffles, giveaways. We're going to have, live music from the Freedom Tour. It's just going to be a whole little event. It's going to probably last till 4:00. So, we just want as many people that can go be there,
And you have some sponsors. You got anything like some golf course events have special holes or little games to play during the course or after the course?
Yep.
You got anything like that?
Yeah, so we'll have long drive competition. We're going to have closest to the pin. We are actually going to have a potato gun that is going to launch golf balls.
Yes.
So that'll be a nice little surprise for some people. We're going to have a marshmallow long drive competition.
Yes.
So literally we'll be smashing marshmallows on the golf course. We're going to have another event that's going to be 100-yard shot. And if you get it into the circle, you will be entered into a prize and into a raffle for a prize. And all this is just to raise money for the VFW Department of Tennessee. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast.
So you're civilian now. Give me a little bit more info. How did you exactly get hooked into Andrew and crew to do this in the first place? I didn't catch that.
How I got involved with Andrew?
Yeah.
So I met Andrew when I was working with Danny.
Okay.
So I was helping out Danny with Devoted to His Soldier event in New Bern, North Carolina.
Okay, yeah, I remember her talking about that.
Yeah, so I was kind of help her get connected there, and next thing I know, Andrew reaches out, and he was in Nashville, Tennessee, and my parents lived here, so we just kind of kicked it off, and we started talking, and next thing you know, we became friends. And then I moved to Nashville. He reached out to me. He said, Brett, he goes, I want to put on a golf tournament. I said, let's do it. Let's go.
It's always funny when Andrew calls, you're up for something good.
Yeah, it's game time.
Exactly. So this is at the Riverside Golf Links, kind of old Hickory, Nashville-ish, Tennessee.
Yep, right outside the Andrew Jackson Memorial.
Oh, old Hickory himself.
Yep.
And Riverside Golf Links. I saw the pictures online. It's a really great course, great layout.
Yep.
Danny Rocco and I will be there. It's devoted to the mission to cover this and see all the fun and excitement. Now, I got to ask you something, Brett. You've never met me, but you've met Danny. We're asking for a golf cart so we can cover the holes right. Who do you want driving, me or Danny?
Well, you got to put me on the spot like that.
Well, I mean, we're going to put it as a poll question over the next 2 weeks. And every show I have, Danny, it's going to be a poll question.
Sorry, Danny, Travis, you got to be the driver.
Oh, I knew it. Travis 1, Danny 0.
She's going to be mingling. She's going to be moving. She's going to be.
I'm telling you what, that is caged lightning right there. I'm telling you.
Right?
Oh, wears me out sometimes just trying to keep up. But it's a lot of fun, and it just goes to show you can have fun and do good at the same time and meet some great people doing it, man. It's right. And the reason I kind of want to talk to you, and we were Semper Gumby and everything, is because some civilians think, well, I don't know how to really help out or give or contribute to veterans in the military because I wasn't one.
Right.
And I'm like, you can. And I just, as we close this down, what would you say to somebody who says that? Because I'm told a lot, Brett. I didn't serve. I don't know anybody who served. I know nothing about the military. I can't help. And I'm like, no, you can. There's room at the table for you. So how would you answer that?
Well, I think it comes down to, it's not about the organization. It's more about what you're passionate about. Yeah. Right. When you're passionate about it, it's not as much of you don't feel like a nuisance because you can provide them some type of service work. You can provide them a resource. There's something that everyone can do. It's just a matter of kind of stepping on that ledge and saying, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
It's you can start wherever you want.
Yeah.
But as long as you start, you'll have something to contribute.
Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you in advance, man. It's almost 2 weeks away. It's coming up quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's getting down the wire. But I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for what you've done because, if we can help one veteran out of this event, which we're going to help more, it's just going to do a lot of good. And so I want to thank you in advance and looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah, absolutely, Travis. I appreciate it. I look forward to it, and let's go hit fairways and green.
Let's have some fun.
That's it.
Well, folks, this is just one of the series I have for this week about the Freedom Tour, about VFW 4575, about the VFW in Tennessee. This is Brett Emmers, who is coordinating the golf tournament to support all this. I want to say, Brett, as we say in Oscar Mike Radio, we are mission in flight. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Travis.